Hi, I'm thrilled to be introducing to you a new feature for Bharosa Club members. It's called How You Compare. And in many ways, I think this is one of the most important features we've released. And that's because it's really hard to get straight answers when it comes to your personal finances. If you ask your advisor, he's going to tell you he's doing a great job. If you look at your headline return, it's very hard to make heads or tails of it because portfolios are complicated. If you look at your friends, they may tell you, oh, I made 20%, 30%, on this stock, that stock. You may feel like you're getting left behind, but maybe you're not. And that goal of this tool is to help you understand how you really compare. And you can use this tool to really make sure that your portfolio is healthy. And the goal here is not to feel bad if your portfolio is not up to scratch. This is a tremendous opportunity actually for you to fix your portfolio going forward. So this is the compare tool, and so you'll see at the top right, for example, you can select your entire family group, or you can select an individual investor within your group. And the important thing to know here is that we basically compare you to others with similar AUM. So you're getting an apples to apples comparison with people that have an AUM around your size. And we calculate some really important statistics and we tell you how you compare on those metrics. So you'll see that so let's choose an individual investor. So I'm going to pick Rakesh for now. And you basically get two sections here. One that tells you how your fees compare to the average. Are you paying more or less as a percentage of your portfolio every year? So you can see here, for example, that Rakesh is paying 0.3% of his portfolio every year in fees to both mutual funds and advisors. And that compares to a club average of 0.75%. So actually, Rakesh is saving money. And so you'll get an honest assessment of how your fees compare. You can click this implied savings button to see how we calculated the savings per year. And you can also view this over time to see, are you getting better or are you getting worse on this metric? So here you'll see a time series chart. You'll see the others averaged as a line here, and you can see that this person really improved their fees over time. And that's helped their portfolio get healthier. The next section that you'll see is Vasool. And Vasool is really all about performance. So it's fine paying less in fees, but at the end of the day, you also want to understand how your performance compares. Performance benchmarking is very complicated when it comes to portfolios because every portfolio is different. It'll have a different mix of debt, different mix of equity, different mix of various kinds of strategies, and different timing as well. You will come into the market at different times, etc. Bharosa's technology adjusts for all of those things. So we're able to actually compare things very accurately. And everything is measured relative to our Bharosa bundles. So as you may have seen from our other tools and videos, Bharosa bundles essentially represent good default picks. If you don't have a particular view or bet you want to make in the market, a Bharosa bundle is designed to sort of track the overall market. So it gives you a good sense of, if I made no bets, if I didn't take any concrete views and just wanted to invest in the overall market, how would I have done? So when we look at performance, we're benchmarking it relative to this. So it'll give you a good sense of, is your fund selection working? Are your bets working? Are your macro views playing out the way you saw it, etc., etc. So it'll really help you understand how your portfolio is doing. So here you can see that Rakesh has trailed the Bharosa bundles by around 50 basis points, and the average member has done a little bit better than the Bharosa bundles. So again, you can see this over time, and you can see that Rakesh, the gap has really reduced over time. As he's brought his fees down, that gap has really closed quite a bit, moved from around minus 3% to now only minus 50 basis points. And this is the goal of how you compare, to be able to track your performance over time, make improvements, see if they're working out, if they're not. And the important thing about this data is that this is cumulative. It's not incremental. So basically being able to move it over time is very powerful.